So before I bought a Model X, we had a Volvo XC60, a 2011 Volvo, and it was an incredible tow vehicle. It has more torque and more horsepower than a Toyota 4Runner. And now got to replace it with a Model X. So today we're going to show how we're going to get that trailer to work with this car. This is the Tesla trailer adapter here. This will be the first time that I'm using it. So we're going to just take it around to the back of the car. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is crawl under the car and open this. Looks like it opens with a screwdriver. These buttons pop out. There's a plug in here. I assume the plug is for some good purpose. Okay. And that plugs the hole for the adapter. That's good. And then this thing has got an arrow on it. You have to turn this about 90 degrees. It's kind of hard for me to do while I'm holding the camera because it takes a lot of torque to turn it. And you turn that, retracts these ball bearings or these pins, and you can slide this up in there. Well, let's see how we did. Okay, I did finally get it installed. You actually have to pull this outward before you turn it. So that was a mystery. You have to unlock with the key, and then you pull out towards you and then turn it, and that releases it. And what I wasn't doing before is I wasn't pulling out. So that was the mystery. Then you lock it and it's ready to go. This is the receiver hitch from my Volvo XC60. Right away I can see a couple issues with this for long haul trailering. I believe that you're not supposed to have a drop. So I think this might be a drop. I'm not sure if we call that a drop or not, but it's pretty close to not drop. But then the other issue is it's too long. It'd be nice if this was back about 2 inches, which would require cutting it off and drilling a hole. So I'm not too sure about that. I'm thinking the draw tight solution that was on the Tesla forum might be a better solution for me. At any rate, this is the start. We're going to do a trial haul with this guy. I'm using the Prodigy brake controller. It's wireless. And the big problem with it is if you have a car that's got a computer in it, I don't know about the Tesla, but the Volvo did not like to pair. You needed a Toyota, or we had another Toyota at the time. So you'd get this NC message, which is a problem. Right now this NC is okay because I'm not connected. I'm going to connect here shortly and I should be paired fine. So this is the trailer end. If you buy the brake controller, you get this unit here that bolts onto the A-frame of the trailer, and the trailer plugs into this end, and then this end plugs into your car. So it works pretty well, although on my Volvo XC60 it wasn't perfect. And so, but the Volvo XC60 didn't have any trailer wiring, so this was the simplest solution rather than dig up the carpet. Okay, now we just back up until we get to the hitch. The picture is so much better on the Tesla. And here we are all connected up. I have an issue with the Prodigy. I think the trailer battery's dead. So the Prodigy brake controller is showing not connected. So I think the battery of the trailer needs to be charged. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to drive around first. One last thing. We actually have a standard Prodigy brake controller. It's in a pickup that my daughter has off at college. She's not pulling a trailer, so I'm going to take that out and then run the wiring in the Tesla to use a standard brake controller. The Prodigy just happened to be already installed and we used it in the Volvo. So here's just some stills. This is at a campground about 16 miles from our house. I was running some errands. We'd leave the camper, and I wanted to try the CHAdeMO charger to find out how that works. I don't want to be stuck some night in between superchargers and not know how to use these, because when you're towing, you need to fill in the gaps with the CHAdeMO. I have the CHAdeMO adapter. This is what the CHAdeMO end looks like. It's $450 from Tesla. This is the Tesla end. And this push button does not open the charge port door like all the other Tesla controllers do. At least that's what I read. And I think that was my experience yesterday. To fill in the gaps with the CHAdeMO. This is plug share. So the idea is that when you're towing, you might not be able to make it to a supercharger. So here's a shot of the Hornings hideout again. And then this is Stuart Stubbs State Park. Monday night, we decided to go camping again, but that meant we had to get up early Tuesday morning so my wife and I could get back to work in time. This is a bug I think is just unique to me, where when I'm in trailer mode, the backup sensors are chiming like crazy when you're back in the trailer. I just got a new software update, and I think I had diagnostic software in my car because of an issue, so we'll see. And this is a high-speed CHAdeMO charger in Astoria, Oregon, which is, you don't even need to use it if you're not pulling a trailer, but if you're pulling a trailer, you might need it. This is what it looks like when you're charging at the CHAdeMO. I didn't charge at Astoria, I just found it. This is the charger in Seaside, Oregon. I wanted to see where that was. And this is what it looks like when you're using a supercharger. I'm sure people that use those are familiar. So that's it for today, and I hope I can do more of these. Bye.